Ms. Sharp, are you there?
Ms. Sharp, you need to, there you go.
Okay.
Ma'am, do you have any contact information for Mr. Michael Sharp?
I'm sorry.
Do you have any contact information for Mr. Sharp?
No, his phone was broke, so
Okay.
he doesn't have his own phone. His mom sent it. He actually ordered a phone. His mom helped him get a phone, but it's not here yet.
All right. Do you happen to know if maybe he has a neighbor or someone that is in close proximity to him that we might be able to contact?
No, I just let him.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
I just get my phone to him.
Time out. It looks like he is present in the courtroom. Are you Mr. Michael Sharp?
Yes, sir.
Very well, very well. Okay.
Oh, he's not there. Oh, yeah, he was having to walk, so.
No, I understand.
Oh, my bad. I didn't understand. Yeah, he should be there.
No, come on up to the podium, sir. Okay, Mr. Sharp. On the video here, we have present your attorney, Mr. McKinstry.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. McKinstry, can you hear your client speaking?
Just barely, Judge.
Okay. Time out. Do we have a microphone that connects to Zoom out there?
If you want to sit at one of the tables, it might be louder.
Just try speaking into that microphone.
The hearing opened with confusion as the defendant struggled to join proceedings. After technical difficulties and uncertainty over his location, Michael Sharp finally appeared before the court.
And see if that helps.
Can you hear me now?
I don't believe so.
Can you hear me now, sir?
I don't believe so. One moment. Let's have you come up here closer to the bench and let's try that microphone.
There you go, sir.
Hello, can you hear me now?
I can hear.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, so it looks like Mr. Sharp attempted to get in contact with Mr. McKinstry yesterday. How did you do that? Was it by email?
I tried to call him and left him a message. No. I sent him a message on the number that through the email they gave me. They gave me a cell phone number to contact him, and I sent him a message asking him to please contact me back.
Okay, all right. Well, Mr. McKinstry, can you confirm, just give off your correct phone number and contact information to Mr. Sharp, so that way he can hopefully get in contact with you. I don't know if you received his correspondence.
Sure, I can. My mobile number, does he have something to write with, Judge?
Yes, he does.
Okay, my mobile number is 30.
I got it, sir.
Okay, and you also received Mr. McKinstry's email, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So, Mr. McKinstry, it seems like you do have a valid email address for Mr. Sharp. Okay. So, Mr. McKinstry, I guess, where does that leave us in this case?
Well, I think where it leaves us is that Mr. Sharp and I are going to need at least a little time to visit, and maybe we can reset this for a few weeks out. I know that my understanding is that this is set for a motions hearing on his wish to withdraw his plea, but I don't know anything about the nature of his plea agreement. And so without that information, I mean, unless the court is inclined to grant it, I mean, I can say that I've worked with the city attorney long enough to know that I don't think there's any danger that she pressured or coerced him into taking a plea. So
Once communication was restored, the judge confirmed contact information between Sharp and his attorney. Defense counsel requested additional time, explaining they had never properly discussed the case.
I think the issue may lay in his having misunderstood it, but I don't know anything about it since I haven't had any contact with him.
Okay. From the prosecution, it sounds like Mr. McKinstry is making a request for a continuance in this matter in order to confer with his client. Do you have a position in regards to that request?
And I have no objection, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Is today? I can't hear. I'm sorry. Am I allowed to ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Is today or can we at least get past the contact order so my husband can come home, because this has been going on a month? he has nobody here, and we're actually trying to move to South Carolina in a couple weeks. We brought it up in court last time.
That would be awesome, Your Honor.
Okay.
I want it dismissed. I want it dropped. I don't, but I know if he's still got to talk to the lawyer or something.
All right, very well. Madam Prosecutor, it sounds like the victim is making a request to modify the...
Because this is very difficult. I don't want my husband on the street anymore. This isn't what I asked for. I was concerned for his mental well-being.
I understand, ma'am, but while we're in these proceedings, please don't interrupt or talk over me as we're recording them. And if we need to produce a transcript of these proceedings, they can't type up two voices who are talking at once. So let's not be in the habit of interrupting. So, Madam Prosecutor, my understanding is the complaining witness in this case is making a request to modify the protection order. Do you have a position regarding that?
Yes, Your Honor, and I know there's been a previous request also. What I can inform the judge, what I do know is at the time that this happened, things had been escalating, so it wasn't an isolated one-day event, that the victim and daughter had moved here from another state, and the defendant did follow. At the time this occurred, the defendant was staying in the home, but supposedly temporarily, so that he could then find his own place. I believe there's been circumstances that have now changed in the wishes of both of them. The city's position, however, would be not to modify the no contact order, at least until we know that.
Sharp's wife pleaded emotionally for the no contact order to end, insisting she wanted her husband home. Prosecutors opposed the request, citing escalating concerns and incomplete mental health treatment.
Mr. Sharp is in counseling. I believe the court ordered him at the last 2 court dates, which were fairly close together, to make sure that he connected with all health and complied with any treatment. So I'd be curious if he has done that, and that possibly could change the city's position.
And Mr. McKinstry, I'll turn to you, knowing that you have not had an opportunity to confer with your client, but I certainly want to make sure that I speak with you before perhaps even having your client speak, if that's something you would permit. So, Mr. McKinstry, what's your position? We can't hear you. Mr. McKinstry, you're on mute.
Your Honor, I would urge the court to allow the modification of that no contact order so that my client can return home. You know, based on my reading of the police report, it's, I believe, an allegation of destruction of property. It's an act of domestic violence, which, although not trying to minimize the charge, it doesn't sound as though the complaining witness was in physical danger at the time. If there's a history of domestic violence, I'm not aware of it, but it doesn't seem as though the complaining witness feels as though she's in physical danger, and she doesn't seem to feel like my client would pose any sort of risk to her, and she's urged quite the contrary, that she wants him off the street and that she wants him back home. And so we would echo that wish that he be able to be reunited with his family and go back home again, particularly as winter is coming on.
Mr. McKinstry, may I inquire of your client as to his enrollment or involvement with any sort of classes, evaluations, or treatment?
Of course, Judge.
Mr. Sharp, I'm asking you, just because you have a new attorney on this case who has not yet had the opportunity to speak with you, but what is the status of any sort of evaluations, treatments, therapies?
Yes, sir. We were planning on moving to South Carolina in 2 weeks, so I was obviously waiting.
Defense attorneys argued there was no immediate physical danger and supported family reunification. Sharp admitted delaying counseling because the family planned to relocate, while maintaining he misunderstood his earlier plea.
Until I got there, I tried to get me a therapist. I didn't want to start with one here and then move away in a week or 2.
Okay.
No, I'm not objecting to that at all. But I do want to talk to my lawyer about changing my plea, because I had amnesia the first time I came up to see you with a concussion. And now that I'm in my right state of mind and I realize that I was attacked before, well, I can't get into that right now. But yes, sir.
All right, so I don't know if the parties were able to hear that, but Mr. Sharp's indicating that he has not set up any sort of evaluations or treatment and therapy. Essentially, his intent was to wait until moving out of state to do that. So we do not yet have any sort of evaluations or treatment. Madam Prosecutor, question for you. I'm reviewing Judge Jefferson's notes here, and if I'm reading it correct, it looks like there may be a history of similar allegations, at the very least, in the past. Can you comment on that?
Your Honor, what I can tell you is that on his criminal history, there indicates a 2013 domestic violence case from Alabama.
Do you have any indication as to if that's a similar or different victim?
I do not know, Your Honor.
Do you want me to tell you about it, Your Honor?
No, that's not necessary, Mr. Sharp. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to deny the motion to modify at this point in time, given there's a lack of involvement in any sort of evaluations. And Mr. McKinstry, your argument is persuasive to a point. When it gets to the fear of imminent danger and harm, I will note that domestic violence takes many forms. It's not just necessarily physical violence. Of course, it can be other ways of verbal intimidation, etc. So domestic violence is a spectrum. So given that we don't have any safeguards in place at this point in time, I'm going to deny the no contact order to be modified at this point. That may change in the future, but I would encourage you, Mr. Sharp, get in contact like you have attempted to do.
I have contact.
Okay, let's not interrupt. And we will reschedule this matter for you to be able to confer with your attorney, and we will proceed forward. Mr. McKinstry, I'll defer to your calendar, sir. How long of an extension would you need in this matter?
I wouldn't imagine more than 2 or 3 weeks.
After reviewing Sharp's criminal history and his lack of treatment, the judge denied modifying protection order. Instead, the hearing was postponed, allowing time for attorney consultations and evaluations.
Would be necessary. It all depends on Mr. Sharp getting in contact with me.
Okay, very well.
And it would probably be I guess for the record, it would probably be helpful if he had a little time to get signed up with those courses and evaluations that we've heard described this morning. So maybe 2 birds with 1 stone on that point. But 2 weeks, I would think, Judge, 3 at the most.
Okay, well, I tell you what.
I can get in contact with Mr. Sharp and give him some dates.
Okay, my clerk will get in contact with you, Mr. McKinstry, and we will get you some dates that'll work for you and Mr. Sharp. And we'll schedule that on your calendar. Ma'am, you're raising your hand.
Yes, I really need to say something. This no contact order thing, it's been a month. He is on the street. He has no family here, and we are planning to move and leave together. And this is y'all are making this impossible for him to get help. He's on the street with no phone. This makes no sense to me. He is my husband of 20 years. Yes, we have had problems, and he needs some, I don't know. But this is crazy to me. I cannot keep leaving my husband on the street.
Okay.
And we are planning to move together in a week. I have to move out of this apartment.
May I make one last comment?
I need my husband.
All right, thank you very much for that record, ma'am. At this point in time, given the lack of safeguards and the record that I made before.
That was 7 years ago.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. All right, the order still stands in this case. That may change in the future, but given the information that we have.
So how do we leave together? We physically are moving away together.
Ma'am, I don't need you any more interruptions. You've made your record.
I just don't understand.
I've made my ruling. The only thing I can inform you is that you must abide by the terms.
I don't know that y'all understand that I have to move out of my apartment. Like I'm gonna leave, and so are we gonna go to jail?
Okay, Ms. Sharp, I placed you on mute at this point in time. You've made your record. I've made my ruling. That ruling stands. So, Mr. Sharp, just get in contact with your attorney, and we will see you back at that next court date, and things may change. All right. Okay, anything further, counsel?
Not from this side. Thanks, Your Honor. Good to see you.
Despite heartfelt objections from Sharp's wife, who feared homelessness and separation, the judge upheld the no-contact order, emphasizing public safety while leaving open the possibility of future reconsideration.